The kicker, Jake Moody's got it teed up, and we are underway now from Santa Clara. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Dolphins set to go on offense for the first time behind their 25-year-old quarterback. Now in his fourth NFL season, Tua Tagovailoa.
Injuries overshadowed a great season from Tua last season. He led a Miami passing game that was one of the best in the league, and even more importantly, took them to the postseason for the first time in 6 years. That jump they were looking for from it absolutely occurred.
Now their 31-year-old running back, Raheem Mostert. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. Still going inside the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 77 yards. And the Dolphins go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Niners offense set to go to work, and it's last year's revelation, Brock Purdy, who leads them out in season number 2 from Iowa State.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game, almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, the other team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
Broken tackle. And he's got some space here. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards. Here's Samuel. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Purdy off the play fake. Buying time to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 21. Now Samuel. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now Purdy. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. McCaffrey is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. On the ground, McCaffrey. And diving to try to get the first down. He's going to be a little bit shy of the marker. Call it a gain of a couple. The defense stiffening here. It's 3rd and goal. McCaffrey. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49. McCaffrey punching it in from a yard away. And the Niners respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Moody good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. A 10-play drive that time. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Now a hit and a loose football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 53 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. That's a gain of 7, and we'll leave them with 2nd and goal coming up. Back to throw, Purdy. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. They run with McCaffrey off the option. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Moody good with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. A drive there of just 4 plays. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. This is going to put them back with a not great field position.
So they really got 0 benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
A run with Mostert up the middle. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. A gain there of 21 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. That's going to be caught downfield by Hill. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. He got 29 yards that time.
Brandon, there have been some memorable snow games for championships in the NFL. 1948, Philadelphia Eagles, Chicago Cardinals.
Well, the most famous one in my lifetime, I think, is got to be 01, right? Raiders, Patriots, to send the Patriots to the Super Bowl. Mostert hit, and he drops the ball. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Whenever we call a game that's in the snow, we have to focus a little bit more, trying to make sure we've got the right numbers on players that we're calling, right? The right guys in the game. Think about the guys on the field. Their focus has to really increase as well because so many things coming at you, you got to make sure that you're really locked in on taking care of the ball.
Or if you don't, you cough it up like they did right there. Now a 2nd and 10. Off the option, here's McCaffrey. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Throwing here, Purdy. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Pretty good play by both the thrower and the catcher there, Charles. Third down, showed a lot of trust in his receiver.
And what I liked about the play was his receivers understanding that everything wasn't on time back in the pocket. Rhythm was off a little bit. He adjusted as well and gave them a chance to complete that play.
And across the chalk into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the 49ers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Moody good with the extra point. And it's now 21-7. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. And this not an easy situation. You're down early in the elements. You're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Play action. Now it's Tua. He's going to air one out. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Tua going to throw. Tua hit, and the ball is out. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
And good work bringing that one back as he picks up about 16 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. And they'll begin by running the option. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Here's Purdy. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Kittle's got his first catch, and it's also a 1st down. McCaffrey running up the middle. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 80 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. This is Samuel. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. They run with McCaffrey off the option. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. Steps away to his, and a big loss here as he's taken down. Bradley Chubb doing what he does best, getting that sack.
I think this defense, Charles, realizing the deficit they're facing, they're going to have to step up and make more plays like we just saw there.
Yeah, those are the type of plays that can focus a defense because, as we know, they've had their trouble so far in this one. But they just proved to themselves that they can get to it, and I expect them to continue to bring that type of pressure in order to try and turn around their fortunes.
And this one is right through. And they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps. And the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Now we get Tyreek Hill and the rest of the Miami offense back out there, making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defenses, getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
Tua now on first down. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He'll get this into the hands of Braxton Berrios. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Now a throw here to his running back. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Tua setting up shop to throw again. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
And good yardage there on first down because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively. Well, it could have gone for more.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Tua. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Durham Smythe from 6 yards away. And the Dolphins get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Sanders now to add the extra point. Oh, this is blocked. And the Niners have it. But he will not be able to bring this one back, in the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
And that one gets blocked. There's simply nothing simple about trying to execute the PAT in some snow.
No, absolutely not. We saw Exhibit A of it right there.
You know, one thing that's going to be happening in the game now, the analytics side is going to get involved about what it takes, what the percentages are in the snow, what it's going to be like in the rain. All those things are going to come into play. You may see people decide to go for 2 more often if you have inclement weather.
Flush to his right. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. Purdy now to throw. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. Takes this to the 45. Got a little space after that nice move. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Now 2nd and 3. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
And that nearly intercepted.
Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down.
And they take it. They pitch to the tight end. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs.
Well, time is of the essence. We breezed through halftime, and we are ready for the second half.
Not too many breaks ahead, according to the radar. More snow on the horizon as we are back underway in half number 2.
Here's McLeod from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead now, a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them, too.
Purdy now to throw off the play action.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling a back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turn it into a successful play.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked. Turn to the side.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 39-yard line. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again fights him off, and he's taken down inside the 30.
118 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. In motion right, Debo. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The pickup goes for 13. It sets him up 1st and goal.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line.
Brandon Jones.
It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
On 2nd and goal, here's the option.
And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Purdy.
That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Niners take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Moody good with the extra point.
And the lead is up to 18 now. So that drive, 12 plays in length.
And it all ends with a George Kittle touchdown. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
We all know that teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
Meanwhile, Tua's throw complete there to Berrios.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up second down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And he only manages a couple here. Down to about the 38-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
38 yards for Raheem Mostert. And the Dolphins are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
And McCaffrey going to pick up a Niners first down as he'll get this up past the 35-yard line.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 143 yards rushing for him now as his big night continues. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. Up the gut, McCaffrey. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And he'll get this down close to a first down at about the Dolphins' 42. The offense on third down tonight, can't fault these numbers. 7 for 9 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. Purdy bootlegging it.
Escaping the pressure right. They shakes him off. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30.
And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And Jennings will go in motion right. And now a fake on the jet sweep, and instead they'll give it to McCaffrey.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Purdy looking to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a 49ers first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Jerome Baker there on the tackle. 2nd and 9.
And they'll run it here. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Purdy. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Niners have put this one to bed here in the fourth quarter. Moody good with the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. So that drive spans 13 plays, and it all ends with a George Kittle touchdown. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Miami set to take over. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
There he goes, left side. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Raheem Mostert. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Dolphins have got it back to a two-score game here in the fourth. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And did the Dolphins get it? Yes. Miami football. Well, that certainly makes things more interesting. You get the score, then you get the onside kick. A little uphill battle still, but a start.
It's not mission accomplished, but the plan is working. They are in a great spot right now, and the best part, they put the defense right.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
From the 9, 2nd and 5. Off the option, here's McCaffrey. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers have made it a 3-score game now here in the fourth. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. And again, it's Tagovailoa. A short throw there, that's to Smythe, the tight end. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. That one complete to Hill. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
Tua to Tyreek for the Miami first.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. Completes it to the tight end, Smythe. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Durham Smythe, his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Dolphins get a bit closer.
The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag.
Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the 49er hands team does its job. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
2nd and 5.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
3rd and 2. Shotgun now with Purdy. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Down to a knee for the 49ers. This one about to be on ice.
2nd and 11 now.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
The 1st down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. And they'll go on the ground.
And he will have a Niners 1st down. And that ought to be the one that seals the victory.
It's a gain of 7, and that should just about do it.
Purdy down to a knee, and that should be the final act of the ball game.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road. But there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show.